The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 43 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Chocolate Edition Fontaines by Fontaine playing cards. With no further ado, let's take a look and see what we have. Here we have the Chocolate Edition Fontaine playing cards here. You got Chocolate Edition Fontaine playing cards here, right on the front. You got the famous Fontaine logo here. What's the a part of the Fontaine F here? You got like the Fontaine F, and it is a glossy finish tuck box here in the chocolate brown color. And then you got like the little white border like of a deck of cards there. On the side, you got a little bit of like corporate information there, distributed by Fontaine Cards, Los Angeles, California, made in the USA. Other side has the exact same information. On the bottom, it says 1 of 10,000, first edition chocolate. And then their website, and it's designed by Zach Mueller. On the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design. On the top of the box, you got the Fontaine logo there. And on the inside of the tuck flap, you got a little little focus in. Oh, kind of. Oh, right there, you got on the little tuck flap, you got the spade there with, yeah, it's not gonna, where's the Fontaine logo there? Yeah, there's the spade with the Fontaine logo there in the middle. Open that up, nothing on the tuck flaps, this is the chocolate brown color there. If we take the cards out of the box, the inside of the box is just plain white. Nothing too fancy going on in there. Well, now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first, we'll start with the back design. We've got a pretty simplistic Fontaine's back design here. It's just a brown background with a thin white border, and then you got the famous Fontaine mirrored back design with the two F's here in the middle. The mirrored back design there. Okay, now for the cards that we get with the deck. We get one Joker here with the two Fontaine Fs there in the corners. And you got the Fontaine logo there with the little chocolate brown like rectangle behind it. Then you got an identical Joker there with the two Fs and the Fontaine and the brown rectangle there. And then we get to the custom Ace of Spades here, which has the Fontaine logo right in the middle of the spade there with that same brown color. And then for the rest of the spades, they're just standard spades. And we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of Spades. They're just the standard court cards here. Court cards and standard faces. Nothing crazy there. Then we get on to the diamonds. And they're just standard diamonds here. Just standard. And same with the court cards, the Jack, Queen, and King of Diamonds. They're just the standard court cards and faces. Onto the clubs. They're just the standard court card, the Jack, Queen, and King. Standard court cards, standard faces. And the rest of the clubs are just standard clubs. Standard Ace of Clubs. And lastly, onto the King of the Hearts. The King, Queen, and Jack of Hearts. Standard quick cards here, standard faces. And standard colorway. And then the rest of the hearts are just standard. And we get the last two cards in the deck. We get a little Fontaine kind of like ad card here, kind of. It says first edition, chocolate, one of 10,000, Fontaine playing cards. And then their website there, down there, Fontaine cards. And designed by Zach Mueller, the same information you've seen on the tuck box. And then you got this last card here, which is kind of like, it's kind of like a little chocolate bar kind of wrapper, kind of like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, like a Wonka bar kind of style, like little ad card here, because it is the Fontaine Chocolate Edition. So you got a little like, oops, you got a little like Easter egg here on one of the little extra cards. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, Time to test the handling. And these were made in the USA, so they were made by United States Planka Company, so they should handle fantastic, but always gotta test to see how they feel. First, we'll test the springs. Oh yeah, this deck is like crushed. It took a crushed stock or something because they bend so easy. Like, like they're not stiff at all. There's like, you have to hardly put any pressure on this to bend them. They they bend so easy, and they fly everywhere. And so there's tuck box. These cards are extra springy and slick because it's a brand new deck. But now to test their fanability. They fan great. They look great so far. Yep, no problems fanning the deck. There's no clump abilities right out of the box, which is fantastic. Now to test the Pharaoh. That's a pretty good Pharaoh. They felt pretty nice to Pharaoh. Whoa, okay, they almost slipped out of my hand there. Yep, well, this deck is extra slippery for some reason. Let's redo that Pharaoh. Yep, okay, perfect. Almost a perfect Pharaoh there. Well, now it's Giant Phantom. Here's a somewhat giant fan. Now a reverse Pharaoh. You can reverse Pharaoh because it kind of worked, but you have to put a little bit more pressure and effort into it. So it doesn't really work as easy as the other way, but you still can do it both ways. One way just works a lot smoother. Now try a giant fan of all the faces. Now for a riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Yep, the bridge shuffles work first try. No flaws on that. And no flaws on myself for messing them up. Because it works. Pretty good. Now for some packet cuts. And this portion of the packet cut portion of the video is just to show what they look like in packet cuts, because every deck can pretty much do packet cuts. Doesn't matter about the quality of the deck for packet cuts. Now for the one-handed cut, let's test that out. Now to dribble the cards. Now we'll kind of giant span spread them. if I don't drop them, because they're kind of slippery and I just drop them. I'll be back. Okay, now that I'm back after playing 52 pickup, we were dribbling the cards. And then we were spreading them out. We were doing like this giant fan. That's how they slipped out of my hand. So I will not do that anymore. And we'll get on to the last part. We'll spread the cards. See how they spread. And they handle fantastic. Well, it helps when you have a nice card mat to spread them onto. Also a nice surface. But they spread. A nice simplistic deck. Nothing too crazy. Sometimes you just need simplicity in a deck. And this is that. Well, this has been day 43 of your daily deck review. This has been the Chocolate Edition Fontaine playing cards. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.